I just sat and ugly song cried, sang along with Weezer, Say It Ain't So, because I am an idiot and attached two different females from my past to that song. So, yeah. Hello, my goons. What is up, my goons? Goons, guess what? I have amazing news. You can now sponsor me on Patreon. I have a Patreon. It'll be in the description. But I'll also, just for the heck of it, I'll throw it up right here. It's right here. I can't say it, but you can, because I'm definitely gonna totally remember to put it in this time. While we're at it, let's also put the link into the Goon Daddy Goods merch store up here as well. Look, there it is. I can't see them. I feel like an idiot staring up at my wall. But you guys can see them because I'm gonna totally remember to put them here. Okay, be gone. Bye. I said be gone. Bye. Okay. Story time. Once again, you've set this time aside, clicked on this video because you want to hear a story. A story from me. Oh my goodness. With every passing video, I feel like my voice when I tell these stories becomes more and more like Olin Rogers, which for good reason. He's pretty good. Olin Rogers is a really good storyteller. Try to emulate him in some fashion sometimes. Yes. Today, I'm trying out something new, story time, and you'll find out what it is, okay? Very soon. So you just sit back, relax. Actually, if you want to, you can pause the video, grab yourself some tea, sis, or some kind of a salty beverage of some kind, of course. Why would you? Yes, some kind of salty snack or salty beverage, if that's what you're about. I'll go ahead, pause the video. You back? Okay, good. Y'all settled? Because today's video is sponsored by Noah's Stupid Dreams. Yeah, today I'm talking about a dream that I had. It's a really dumb dream, as dreams are, but the thing about my dreams is that I rarely ever remember them. I forget most of my dreams, yes. But this dream, 'twas so bizarre. And I was sort of lucid, but not lucid enough to realize that I was dreaming. It stuck with me to the days afterwards. This dream. So, dream starts off with me and the Scooby-Doo gang. I was filling in the role of Shaggy. We'd taken a case in this weird New Orleans town. It's kind of odd. Kind of funky. The run-of-the-mill towns that the Scooby-Doo gang runs into on a daily basis. One of those towns. And it doesn't take long for us, our band of Scooby-Doofuses to hear about strange happenings. Ooh. So we do some investigating, and we learn where people have been disappearing. The teenagers of this village, this town, they've been disappearing. And there have been reports of a green figure kind of lurking about at night, stealing the teenagers, suffocating them, dragging them into the swamps. So naturally, our Freddy makes us investigate, of course. So we start driving around these swamps and alligators, stuff like that. Really big mosquitoes. I don't know why, but they were really big mosquitoes in this freaking swamp. Really big mosquitoes. Like, suck your dry mosquitoes. Please, for the love of God, do not take that out of context. Anyway, so, we find this weird shack. In the middle of a clearing in the swamp, which is doubly weird. A weird shack in the middle of a weird clearing in the middle of a weird swamp. This is like really weird, okay? Very odd, unusual. So we park the mystery machine, park it, and Freddy says to me and Scooby, "You guys watch the van. We'll go in." Me and Scooby-Doo were overjoyed. We were jubilant. We were like, yes! No longer are we splitting up and being coerced by Scooby snacks. We're sitting in the van. Finally, nothing could possibly go wrong because we're in the van. We're not out there and nothing. Me and Scooby-Doo are throwing a little party. Like, it's a good time. And then we hear a knock on the door. Dum, 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 dum. Like, man, are you gonna get that? So, I open the door. And there is the green figure. He's so close to me, I can see that it's a large humanoid figure. And it's covered in vines and grasses and mosses. And, can I help you, ma'am? And he grabs me. Everything goes black. Everything goes black. And then I wake up. I wake up within my dream. Dreamception. I'm strapped to a chair, tied up with vines to a chair. And the green figure's pacing back and forth. Now I'm just like, what do you want from me, man? And then the villain, the Scooby-Doo villain, just starts monologuing. Apparently, this dude has been stealing teenagers so that he can brainwash them into becoming Cthulhu-themed stormtroopers. I only had one thing to say to that man. Now listen here, Mr. Evil Man. I'm rather disappointed in you. For various reasons. You were a figment of my mind. I know that I'm dreaming. But it's pretty obvious to me that you've missed yourself what is known as a great opportunity. I just have one question that I would like to pose to you, Mr. Evil Man. Hey there, Mr. Evil Guy, I wanna make Gundam wings. Hey there, Mr. Evil Guy, I wanna make Gundam wings. Why make Cthulhu stormtroopers when you could make of Gundam wings? Because I think Gundam wings are cooler than stormtroopers. I don't understand why you would even think that they would be cooler than the other one. Like, come on, Gundam wings are so much cooler than stormtroopers. You can fight me in the comments, okay? Why not make Gundam wings? Why not make Cthulhu-themed Gundam wings? Now that just really sounds cool coming out of my mouth. Mr. Evil Guy, I need to ask you one thing. Why? Yeah. Mr. Evil Guy, why not make Gundam wings? Mr. Evil Guy, why didn't you even think to make Gundam wings? It's clear that I'm just stalling before the rest of my Scooby-Doo-esque pack comes and rescues me. Now you could argue that making Cthulhu-themed stormtroopers to help in your world domination plans is equally as creative as making Cthulhu-themed Gundam wings.
Hello, please leave a message.
But I have one rebut for you, sir. Really? You're just gonna call in the middle of a recording session, leave a message of just blank air. We need to fix the robocalls on this. Whatever. Back to the topic at hand, okay? Hey, Mr. Evil Guy, okay, there's my friend's vine. I was able to, cut the vines because they're vines. They're not really that strong. Or at least, in my dream, I'm extremely hefty boy. I start running through this underground compound in the middle of the swamp. Because I heard my friends, Fred, Vilma, Daphne. I met up with them and I was like, hey guys, I gotta get the heck out of here. Like, the figure, he's behind me. And then we book it. And apparently, for once in Fred's miserable life, his trap actually worked. Like, it's incredible. Like, we were able to unmask it. Turns out the villain was Walt Disney. That's really stupid. Why would I do that? Why would my brain make Walt Disney the Scooby-Doo villain? Like, it makes sense. Walt Disney World it was built on top of a swampland, and there's like a literal city underneath the park. If you never know about this, if you don't know about this, there's like a literal city underneath the park where the interconnected with a series of tunnels and whatnot. It's incredible. Look into it. It's crazy. But why would Walt Disney want to kidnap teenagers and brainwash them into being Cthulhu-themed stormtroopers? Like, that's ridiculous. My dreams are just utterly ridiculous. Well, anyway, I've been Coon Daddy, and y'all been rad. Thank you so much for watching.